Hello Taurus, this is Angel Eye 7 Tarot with your weekly reading for September 25th through October 1st, 2016. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. Please check your sun, moon, and rising signs for more clarity. I'm using the Fairy Tarot again by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And I'll choose again 3 cards. Ugh, they're flying everywhere this week. I cannot keep them in my hands. Okay. Choose 3 cards that will give us the general idea of the energies surrounding us for next week. Alright. Let's choose your cards. Alright. We've got 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's see what you got, Taurus. All right, line them up. Okay. For your first card, the 4 of Winter. This is the 4 of Swords in the traditional tarot, and it says, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. This is a card, the 4 of Swords of Winter here is a card of non-action and a card of rest. Whatever's going on for you guys this week, Taurus, you might have to take a time out. If things get, if you need to make a decision, if you're getting ready to embark on a serious, very involved project, if you're stressed out about just things you've been thinking about, it's time to take a nap. It's time to rest. It's time to just do something to get your mind off of everything. This is the card of rest. Rest. Okay? All right, and for your second card, the 8 of Autumn. Okay, this is the 8 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot, and it says, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. The first thing I got with these 2 together is that you are working too hard and it's catching up to you. This 8 of Coins, this is the card of major focus. Working, putting all your focus and energy and attention into one thing. Perfecting your craft. And I feel like with these 2 together, you've been working a lot. And it's time to take a time out. It's time to get rest. Because you don't want to burn out. Okay, Taurus, keep that in mind. Okay, for your third card, release. Okay, this is the card. It's number 13. In the traditional tarot, it's the card of death. Oh my god, excuse me. It's the card of death. Yeah, talking about, and I just yawned. You guys need to take a break. Okay. Release, let go of the past and ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. What these 3 are telling me is that you're working hard on something, or you're very focused on something that's stressing you out and you need to rest. With the death card here, I feel like you're working so hard, or you're focusing too much on one thing, and that has to stop. You can't put all of your focus and energy on one thing and expect everything else in your life to keep going at like normal. If you neglect everything but one thing, that one thing will eventually fall apart just like everything else. And I feel like that's what this spread is telling you. Whatever might be happening this week, make sure that you're giving equal attention to everything in your life, especially yourself and your well-being and your health. Something's going on where you need to take a break. It's time for a timeout. You're focusing on so many other things that you're neglecting you might be neglecting your health. You need rest. You need release. I like how this card, it's not called death, it's called release. So it's not so like, harsh. Like it's done, something's ending, you're gonna be sad. No, you have to release the idea that you have to, whatever you're doing, that you're putting all your focus into, you have to release the idea that's the only thing that needs your attention. Okay? And keep that in mind if that starts to happen, where you're just focusing on one thing too much, and you might not feel like it's stressing you out, but this Four of Swords, Four of Winter is telling you to take a break and sit back and see how you feel after you've taken that break. You have to give everything you do in your life is important, and not only one thing deserves all your attention and focus and effort. Okay? Because then everything else will get neglected. So release the idea that only that one thing needs that you can only put yourself into that one thing. Take a break and spread things out. If you need help, ask for help. But above all, give yourself a rest. Give yourself a break. All right, Taurus, that's your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know. I'll see you next week, and for the monthlies very soon. I'm sending you all my love.